Here's a segment from a recent Gun Talk radio episode. You can listen to all the Gun Talk radio podcasts however you tune in, or check out guntalk.com for more. Dennis called in out of Meridian, Mississippi, and I guess, Dennis, you just went to a class at Range Ready Studios down in Louisiana.
Absolutely. Went to the Diagnostic Pistol Instructor class. Now, I went more for the diagnostic. I help new shooters come on to teach them safe, but I will tell you that I don't know what I was expecting, but I got so much more than I could ever dream of. Chris Serino, as well as KJ. And by the way, KJ is one of the nicest human beings on the planet. And he and I made fast friends. But
don't say that. He's going to get a big head if you say that.
Hey, listen, honestly, all I wanted to see was that 13-point deer that his son got.
That his
son
got.
See somebody stick their chest out. I don't think he needed to hunt the rest of the year. He's already done his hunting.
Hey, Dennis, let me give a quick background and then let you give the range report on the class. This was the Diagnostic Pistol Instructors class where Chris and crew teach you how to be a better instructor, how to see what people are doing, and how to coach them up to make them better shooters. I am so envious because I really would like to take that class. I just haven't been down there when they were teaching it. So I am fascinated to hear your range report. You have the floor, sir.
Well, all I can say is what a great team, KJ, Hannah, Gil, Dick, Taylor, Brad, and Joel, because Chris can't do it all on his own. But I got so much one-on-one time with a world-class trainer with Chris Serino. He saw where I was deficient, took time from the other 20 people that were there, looked me in the eye and said, this is where you need to get better. And I can assure you that I've been sitting here this afternoon writing down all of the drills that we did. And the Orange Man drill I really love, and you can go online. You can find it on Range Ready's YouTube channel. But I mean, it takes you from the basics, from using cert guns to going outside, finding out what your skill sets are, what you need to work on, and they do that almost in an individual manner because there are so many instructors. They're looking over your shoulders, helping you. And I will tell you, I will hear Chris Serino in my ear for the next year going, grip, sight, find the pressure wall. Dennis, find the pressure wall.
You and me both. I mean, it's like Chris's voice is in my head. I can't get it out.
Oh, I'll tell you. Well, what I loved was they gave us a behind-the-scenes tour, and I got to see your dad's antelope. What was it? Strong wind that blows from behind?
Strong wind from behind. Isn't that a hoot?
That is a hoot. But see, I grew up watching Grits on the American Sportsman.
Okay.
I mean, that shows how old I am. But, I grew up watching him, and that's where my love for hunting came from. And so to be able to be in amongst the land that the giants started, really, I mean, it was an awesome thrill. The only thing I didn't get to see was your mom's gun. And I asked about it, but I think it was in Ryan's office. And that my next trip, because I wanted to go to the Surefire course, but it's already full. But we're looking at February to go back over and work with this team yet once again. If you get the chance to take one of these courses, this truly is world-class training.
Let me ask you, Dennis, what did Chris, because I know Chris can watch you shoot, like put 4 or 5 rounds down range. He says, okay, I got it. Let's talk. What did he talk to you about? What did you need to work on?
Well, first of all, it was my grip. I didn't have that left hand canted over far enough, and I didn't have the right thumb. He believes in that thumbs forward, but that right thumb, not putting any pressure on the gun. And then I was really quick to snap that trigger and not find the pressure wall and just press. But before it was over with, I was so much better. And there were so many people there that were so far along ahead of me. I'm not anyone's real trainer, but Chris and Joel and Taylor and Dick and Gilbert and Brad saw that, and they took time and they worked with me individually, but they worked with everyone individually.
Do you feel like now you can, when you're working with somebody, it could be informal, it could be a formal deal, you can have a better idea of how to identify what they're doing and how to help them?
100%. Now, here's the great thing. My personal trainer from my range went with me, and we sat there this morning talking about new drills that not only he's going to work me through, but how he's going to change his instruction with other students that he works with. So, yes, I feel so much more prepared to help others.
You know, and look, I know, and there are great shooting schools out there, Gunsight, Thunder Ranch, SIG Academy, a bunch of others. And Range Ready Studios is new, but we tried to make it the best we could with the very best trainers and the very best concepts. But also, and this, if you would, I think it is one of the best physical facilities that people can run into.
Oh, my gracious, yes. Oh, the facilities are second to none, and they're continuing to grow. They went and showed us the areas that are still under development. So just look for even more to come. I can't wait for the shoot house and everything else that's going to be coming up. But with all of the ranges that are out there, whether it be paper, whether it be long distance, whether it be steel, Range Ready Studios is going to be a contender, in my opinion, as one of the best shooting facilities and training facilities in the country in short order. No question.
Did you get to peek in the studio?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Got selfies in the studio. What are you
Isn't
talking
that cool?
about? That is way cool. You know, I thought it would have been bigger. But it's so perfect. And to be sitting there and looking at the things that I've seen on TV, it was just amazing. And again, I was just absolutely blown away by the hospitality and the instruction. It is second to none. And yes, I will be going back to Robert, Louisiana to Range Ready. Cool.
Maybe I'll see you there. I'm going to try to get down there sometime in the spring. So you never know. We may collide at one of these classes.
I'm looking at February, so you better hurry up and sign up.
Yeah, no kidding. I'll get aced out again. I guess, you'd think I'd have some stroke with my son, but evidently not. So there you go. Hey, Dennis, thank you so much for the range report. Great job, man.
Thanks, Tom. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
You bet. Yeah, if you want to know more about some of the classes, rangereadystudios.com. And I've said this before, this is the real deal. What you do is you go to rangereadystudios.com and you sign up for the newsletter, because that's how you find out about the new classes. It's a small facility. The classes are small. We don't have a lot of classes. They fill up very quickly, sometimes in a day or two. And if you kind of wait, I'll go back and check it every week or every month. The classes are going to be full. Although you could go on right now. There's some of them that are open right now, and you can sign up for them. It's a weird labor of love, and it's a different kind of facility. There are a lot of classes out there where you can take, you can get instruction. This is kind of a combination media center classroom, really, really nice indoor classroom, outdoor shooting ranges, and currently, and he kind of let the cat out of the bag, Dennis did, and I can go ahead and talk about it a little bit, building the indoor shoot house right now. That's going to be something else, really first class. But a lot of it is just having world-class instructors there who can work with you, identify, okay, you're doing this, let me work on your grip. I mean, Chris breaks it down. He says grip, sights, and trigger. Grip, sights, and trigger. That's it. And you will hear talk about the pressure wall. If you don't know what that is, you got to go to the classes, figure it out, and once you do, you'll go, uh-huh. And then you start hearing Chris's voice, and then people say they hear my voice saying, press. That's how you move the trigger. You don't yank it, you don't pull it, you don't jerk it, you don't do anything else. You press the trigger. What you want to do is have the gun go off without disturbing the sights. Simple, right? Yeah, but not easy.